I was good, yo. Welcome back to Hidden Rose. So I woke up and I saw that there's a lot of information on Shinobi Striker right now. So we're gonna get into this newsletter because it's part one of the Shinobi Striker development developers letter. So we're gonna see what part one entails, and it should be pretty juicy from what I'm seeing. So greetings to all you ninja out there. This is the Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker development team. We are so grateful to everyone who has been playing Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. That player count has been amazing, and we just recently passed 5 years since the game was first released. We can't thank you enough. We plan on making the game even better from here on out, so we hope we can continue to count on your support. So from what I gather from this is they are continuing this game's development past what we have so far is what it's kind of sounding like. So kind of sounds like they're going to continue with this game past season 7. So I don't know if it's gonna be a season 8. They might just, stick with the business model of just releasing the ninjutsu. But yeah, they're gonna plan on making the game better from here on out. So let's see where that goes. These are the kind of the plans that they're gonna be doing for this upcoming season. So they're gonna be talking about various news. So first, we would like to talk about the balance adjustments coming with each update. Our general goals: we aim to create a battle environment where all ninjutsu can be used effectively with the right combinations or situations. However, we want to avoid taking powerful ninjutsu or secret techniques and simply weakening them. Rather, we want to focus on taking unpopular or seldom used ninjutsu and adjusting them to be stronger or easier, which is interesting because this has kind of been their approach for the attack type since the game started. They didn't necessarily take strong attack moves and weaken them. They would just buff everything around attack types. So say for instance, everything was like Leaf Rising Wind and Sharingan at the beginning of the game, so they started buffing all the other moves. So they added super armor to Tornado High, they lower cooldown to Universal Pull, Almighty Push, it became unsubbable. They added the speed buff to teleportation. So rather than nerfing their powerful moves, attack type has always been getting their other moves buff, which is what hasn't been the case for range type. So I think they've noticed that because they're going to talk about it a little bit going forward. So like it says, for ninjutsu to have high versatility, extremely high usage rates, or countermeasures that are too difficult to employ, we're implementing downward adjustments in order to encourage a better battle environment. As an example of this, in the previously released adjustments, the longtime popular and oppressive Uchiha Shuriken Jutsu Oboro Guruma Jutsu received a large change in which its powerful boost to attack tracking or ability were downgraded. So basically what they're saying here is that moves that do multiple things, that's the moves they're going to adjust, but powerful moves that don't do much, they're just going to leave it alone, So it's going to be interesting to see where they go forward with this. Regarding balancing between types and some ninjutsu and weapons with high usage, we intend to continue watching battles closely while implementing balances that make the game more fun as well as easier to play. Regarding current balance between types, the ability of range types to finish off enemies is rather low, and we recognize that their power is lacking compared to other types. Going forward, we plan to increase the attack power of range types and to make their specific strength attacking from a distance easier to utilize. So basically they're coming out saying yeah, we understand that range type is the weakest type. If you think about range type from a distance, it's very hard to hit people because they put a lot of stock into having the ability to attack from a distance, right? So because you're allowed to attack from a distance from a safe spot, they made it to where your jutsu aren't as accurate and they aren't as powerful, right? So you can block a lot of range types attacks. A lot of their range type attacks, they have bad tracking. So your kunai go every which way. It's easy to dodge fireballs. It's easy to dodge lions. It's easy to dodge majestic even. And so they're recognizing that because these moves are so difficult to pull off from where you're supposed to use them, range types are incentivized to move closer so that they can actually hit their ninjutsus. But that is a double-edged sword, because if you go closer to actually hit your ninjutsu, now you're in the line of fire. Now you're going to be getting attacked because range type have inferior melee combos. They have inferior health. They have inferior defense. It just puts them at a disadvantage, right? So They're now recognizing that like you can't play range type. Their weaknesses outweigh their strengths, and so it's sounding like they're going to increase the damage and they're going to increase the amount of secret techniques that range types can use, which is great because a lot of range type secret techniques require setup. They're going to increase the charge rate of a lot of their secret techniques. Hopefully we'll get like a spammable C4 Karuta. We'll get like a spammable Heavens Concealed, like just a lot of the moves that like suck ass. Like you'll be able to spam them, and maybe they'll increase the tracking on our kunai or something so that we can attack from a distance. We'll see. But continuing on, it says we will be implementing some aggressive balance changes in season 7 as well, so please stand by for the next update. So basically what I'm gathering from this is that not only are they going to be like just going in on range types and making them possibly the best type in the game, not only as fun but also as like, okay, this type is like now overpowered, right? But I feel like they're gonna be taking a lot of the lesser known ninjutsu and just like cranking them up. So like, so yeah, season 7 is gonna be crazy, y'all, gonna be insane. But this is interesting right here. So if you happen to remember Naruto 99, the worldwide character popularity vote held from December 18th, 2022 to January 31st, 2023, there was a commemorative illustration drawn by Kishimoto of all high-ranking characters. You may want to take a good look at the weapons those two are holding. Look forward to that reveal next week. So you're thinking like, okay, what two are they talking about, right? Like you kind of look through, everyone has like a unique weapon, but you can see that we already got the twin fangs from Rock Lee. So we might be getting the tonfas from Mike Guy, you know, so it could be any one of these weapons, because I feel like they might do Sakura, because Sakura's popular. Of course, Itachi has a sword. Maybe range types will get a new Kusanagi, who knows? But like you can just see all of the weapons here and kind of just like think about who is actually coming. As you can see, Sasori is one of the popular characters here, and we're going to talk about Sasori in a little bit, but yeah, we're going to have more weapons coming. I'm kind of leaning towards, since we got twin fangs right here, it might be these ones by Night Guy because they're saying those two, but it could be any, it might be 2 additional weapons, who knows, right? It might be Sakura and Itachi because they're the top 2. I don't see Minato having a weapon. I'm thinking Sakura and Itachi, but yeah, we'll see what weapons they're talking about. Now we're going to talk about response to user misconduct. So that all Shinobi can safely enjoy the game, any users whose actions have been found to be in violation of terms of use have been subject to strict punishment, including but not limited to account banning or restrictions on data transfer functions. While that will continue going forward, we intend to impose stricter penalties and strengthen our response system. Examples of user misconduct: selling or redistributing of accounts, unauthorized access of paid content, proxy buying, real money trading, receiving unauthorized refunds, falsification, mining or alteration of data, usage of internal tools or programs, exploitation of application glitches, etc. to one's own benefits. So we hope you understand as we make continued efforts to promote a safe gaming environment. So yeah, basically they're cracking down on just a lot of things that entails Shinobi Striker as far as like modding and hacking and all that stuff. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they actually address this. I'm hoping that like, yeah, they just straight up like make it to where like we don't have to do things ourselves, right? We don't have to report. We don't have to like go out of our way to stop hackers and things like that. I'm hoping that the game just has an implemented system to where it just prevents that by itself, right? Like the game recognizes like, oh, this is like a hacking or a modded account or whatever, and then it just stops it. You know, that way it takes it out of our hands. Like we shouldn't have to like go through a match dealing with people who are cheating and then like, you know, going out of our way to report, because the report system right now, it's as cool as it is that we can do that, it's not the best. And so hopefully that we'll see a change in that season 7 going forward. We'll see where it goes with that, but that's my hope for it at least. Okay, so regarding season 7, though August release of Kaguya Otsutsuki marked the end of season 6, as we said, in season 7 developments are underway. As a sneak peek, we are announcing the new season's theme, where characters will make an appearance. Look forward to this reveal. So we have the reveal of Shinobi Striker Season 7 Menace. So this is just telling us that, like, and I've kind of like alluded to this before with my talking, is that like Momoshiki is gonna be the main character of this DLC. And you can see the purple coloring. It's letting me know that not only is it gonna be Momoshiki in this, but it's also gonna be 2 other villains, because that's kind of the only hype characters that are left are villains. Tenten, Chino, Kiba, they're not hype characters. My hope is that they do bring Momoshiki into the game, and with Momoshiki I would say like Sasori. So remember how Sasori is one of the more popular characters? I think Sasori is gonna make it as our first puppet character. Whether he be defense or heal type remains to be seen, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think Momoshiki is a bit of range, but if not, then I think everyone will have 15. So they'll do another defense, another heal type that'll have 15 attack types, 15 defense types, and 15 heal types, and then 14 range types this next season. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll see where it goes with that. So that everyone will be able to enjoy season 7 to the fullest, we plan to take fan feedback into account and make a number of improvements. We also hope to take on the challenge of implementing some new ideas and bring Naruto, Boruto, Shinobi Striker to greater heights. We plan to deliver more updates in developer letters going forward, so we hope you look forward to them. Info on play data for the first half of the business year, April to 2023, as well as related weapons will be coming September 28th. So next week we'll learn more about those weapons, but until then we'll see them next time with part 2 of the developers letter. So that probably will be coming at the end of season 7 is my guess. We'll see if they do it at the start of season 7 though, because right now we're kind of like at the end of September. So October is going to be the official start of season 7, which is October 2023 to March 2024. But yeah, season 7 Menace is gonna be interesting, because I think it's just gonna be all villains. Sasori's probably a lock, as well as Momoshiki. Who that third person is, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that it's gonna be Sasori defense, Momoshiki range, and then maybe like Delta heal type or some other person. But we're getting a phone call, so I will see you guys in the next video. You guys have a great, awesome day. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about Shinobi Striker Season 7 Menace, and just what they're planning on doing as far as updates, hackers, all that. Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.